So what's my hiking story? Well, I don't really have one. I grew up living in rural Pennsylvania in the middle of nowhere. And I did spend a lot of time out in the woods, but I was never a hiker. We didn't camp as a family. I was a farm kid. And so while we did spend a considerable amount of time playing outside and being outside, we were tied down to my home. And so my first real experience with hiking was when I was in my 20s. The first hike that I did was Cascade Mountain in the Adirondacks. And I remember hiking with a school book bag and some really stiff hiking shoes. And I think I was wearing shorts because it was September and beautiful, and started snowing on my way up. And by the time I reached the top, it was freezing and there was no view. And yet I kind of fell in love. Speaking of snow, it's snowing now. Anyway, I did some day hikes over the next few years, and then I had children. And although I really tried to get the kids outside, they were difficult. And it was a lot of work. And so I put a pause on hiking for a while. And then in 2015, my brother thru hiked the Appalachian Trail, and he came through Connecticut, where I was living at the time, and told me the stories. And I don't know if it was then or maybe at least the year after that, I had set the intention of hiking the trail once my kids were off to college. And so over the last few years, I've gotten into backpacking and probably average, I don't know, somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200-ish miles a year. And it's what I do anytime I have time. My thru hike is right around the corner. I'm really excited and nervous, but that's my hiking story.